society's or community's traditional beliefs, customs, practices, knowledge, artistic expressions, and artifacts that have been passed down from generation to generation. It encompasses tangible and intangible elements, including monuments, historic buildings, archaeological sites, traditional crafts, music, literature, languages, and social practices. Cultural heritage plays a vital role in shaping the identity, values, and worldview of a community or society and helps us understand our past and present. It is also a valuable resource for education, tourism, and sustainable development. Preserving cultural heritage is a significant problem in many parts of the world. Cultural heritage refers to the physical artifacts, historic sites, and intangible aspects of a community's culture, such as traditions, languages, and beliefs. The problem with cultural heritage preservation arises when these artifacts, sites, and traditions are threatened by environmental factors, urbanization, war, and neglect. One of the major challenges of cultural heritage preservation is the lack of resources, both financial and human, devoted to the task. In many cases, the responsibility for preserving cultural heritage falls to non-profit organizations, which may not have the resources or funding to properly maintain and protect these sites. Another challenge is the lack of awareness and education around the importance of cultural heritage. Many people may not understand the historical, cultural, or scientific significance of a particular site or artifact, and as a result, may not see the value in preserving it. In addition, there can be conflicts between different groups over how cultural heritage should be preserved and interpreted. For example, indigenous communities may have different beliefs and practices around the use and protection of certain sites, which can clash with the views of government agencies or mainstream conservation organizations. There is also the challenge of balancing preservation with development. In some cases, the preservation of cultural heritage sites may conflict with economic development goals, leading to pressure to modify or destroy the site in order to make way for new development. To address these challenges, cultural heritage preservation efforts require a multifaceted approach that includes education, advocacy, community engagement, and collaboration between different stakeholders. And this is where Co-PPGIS comes in because it can provide real-time information transformation and delivery, resulting in collaborative initiatives such as creating public awareness campaigns, providing financial incentives for preservation efforts, and involving local communities in the planning management of preservation efforts. Co-PPGIS, Collaborative Participatory GIS, can be a valuable tool for cultural heritage preservation initiatives by enabling local communities to map and document cultural heritage sites and resources. Let us take a look at various ways Co-PPGIS can assist us in cultural heritage preservation. Mapping cultural heritage sites, Co-PPGIS can be used to create detailed maps of cultural heritage sites, including traditional indigenous territories, historic buildings, and archaeological sites. By involving local communities in the mapping process, Co-PPGIS can help to ensure that important cultural heritage sites are identified and documented accurately. Monitoring cultural heritage sites, Co-PPGIS can be used to monitor the condition of cultural heritage sites over time, tracking changes in use, ownership, and preservation efforts. This can help to identify areas of concern and to develop strategies for preservation and restoration. Documenting cultural practices and traditions, Co-PPGIS can be used to document cultural practices and traditions, such as traditional land use practices, crafts, and music. This can help to preserve and promote cultural heritage and to share it with future generations. Promoting community engagement, Co-PPGIS can be used to engage local communities in cultural heritage preservation efforts, enabling them to contribute their knowledge and expertise to the preservation process. This can help to build community capacity and to ensure that cultural heritage preservation efforts are rooted in local knowledge and traditions. Advocating for cultural heritage preservation, Co-PPGIS can be used to raise awareness of cultural heritage preservation issues and to advocate for policies and strategies that support cultural heritage preservation. By providing data and evidence of the value of cultural heritage preservation, Co-PPGIS can help to build support for preservation efforts and to secure funding for preservation projects. Overall, company PPGIS can be a powerful tool for cultural heritage preservation initiatives by enabling local communities to participate in the mapping, monitoring, and documentation of cultural heritage sites and resources. By promoting community engagement and advocating for preservation efforts, Co-PPGIS can help to ensure that cultural heritage is protected and celebrated for future generations.